Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
Lee Sin is not a Xerxes champion, and well, I was gonna say I laughed at the cast that didn't have it there. I think LeBlanc makes a lot more sense, gives you a lot more power in terms of the laning. Farmy Cinder, and when Perks is able, well, he's just gone back now. He should feel a little more confident.
Nukeduck has to flash, but the chain's still going to land. There's the Ignite. They're looking for Nukeduck. He tries to shuffle away. That Ignite is ticking, though, and Nukeduck will be first blood. Xerxes going to jump in onto Perks, but Jankos is trading it back, and Xerxes has to bounce away.
He had the jungler available to come round for the flank and finish him off. Now the hook lands.
Jankos, oh, he's ignited. He's done. Destiny with another good hook, good rotation from the Origen on this mid lane LeBlanc.
Well, look at it now. He's level 6, and Jankos is here.
Nukeduck shuffles away, still gets chained. Second chain comes out. Emperor's Divide used. Jankos chasing under the turret, lands the jump, and will get the kill. Good wait there from Jankos to wait for that Emperor's Divide to be used.
Excellent for Origen to swap over, but I think the reason why they're not is because of the amount of priority that Perks has in this 1v1. But now we've got to transition to top lane.
Here comes Jankos looking for Alfari. The World Ender's popped and he manages to get past the pillar. Now he's trying to trade back onto Wonder. Jankos stepping forward in the front line. Perks on his way up as well. And Alfari really doesn't have anywhere to go. He's already burnt his flash. Perks looking for the kill. And with that final chain will connect. Second kill of the game for the mid laner of G2.
Yeah, well played there by G2. So G2 avoid another potential gank, but Origen continuing to keep the gold even as Jankos is looking for another play.
Xerxes does have a flank position here. Could look for the fight onto Jankos, who hasn't got his flash. There's the Sonic Wave. Xerxes looking to dodge behind him. Dragon Age kicking back. Nukeduck's on his way up as well, and already Jankos has been caught. Origen with their second kill of the game.
And there's the classic caster curve.
It's not something we often see from Origen either. Usually they are very willing to give up the first couple of dragons.
Be able to secure the next one, but they will be able to secure this one and hopefully use it to break the mid-tier one.
Jankos looking for the pillar on Xerxes, who can just dodge away. Destiny has been caught though. Perks misses the chains and now has been rooted up in place. Upset opening up on Caps. On the backline, Jankos maybe have to flash across this wall, but he doesn't even have that summoner spell available. He's on the back of it. Perks jumping in, but Jankos healed up, almost gone down. Now he's going to get chunked out again. There's the true shot barrage from Caps. Off towards the side. They've taken down Xerxes. Destiny pops his stopwatch, and now Wonder's in the pit with 3 members of Origen, but Wonder has already got the kill on Destiny. Upset, no flash. No way out of this as Caps jumps forward, and G2 have found the fight in the river that they were looking for. Nukeduck forced underneath the turret once again. Perks, I don't think he's got another chain in his back pocket, but they're diving this tower. Nukeduck has the ult. He's going to push Wonder back. Perks takes another tower shot. Wonder goes in with a twisted advance, and Nukeduck is done for. G2 with a perfect execution of a fight in the river. Could be a little bit slow, but when you get to that 15 to 20 minute mark, they used to balloon their gold leads. Usually they'd get 3 times as much gold advantage in that position. Perks flashes away in the mid lane. Upset already down to half HP, and Nukeduck's next on the menu. True shot barrage coming out as Wonder dives underneath the turret. And now they can step forward. Wonder's just tanking it all for days. In the end, he will fall, but it takes a long time for Origen and a turret helping out for that kill.
You know, Manic, you're right. This is and the classic Maokai flash, where the moment he's twisted advanced onto you, he goes wherever you go. So if you flash away underneath your tower, he's coming with you, and looks like he's going in for another fight.
They're looking for Destiny once again. Now that Nautilus has the flash, we'll use it early on. Alfari's going to pop the World Ender, and Destiny is eating Mystic shots to the back. The pillar actually makes him dodge it, but in the end, Caps goes on a killing spree. 3-0-3 on this Ezreal. Perks trading with Xerxes. Xerxes, you don't win these. As the rest of G2 comes around on the flank. Perks and Wonder will get the kill in the end, as G2 now are just pushing into the Origen. Do you take it? Do you take it? Right now, Nukeduck is just feeling the pain of an Ezreal who's finished his Triforce and his Mura mana. I mean, Caps could just stand there. The final chapter comes out, actually using the hook as a bait just to get Destiny in the fight, but Caps actually taken low, healed up. The Yuumi healing is absolutely absurd. He's back to full health already. Nukeduck, true shot barrage, the twisted advance comes in, and Alfari teleported in, but really he can't do too much about this. Perks with a double. His LeBlanc win rate seems to be ever climbing with this game right now. Alfari forced away towards the top side. He's going to try and get away, but he has been slowed up, and that red buff will keep on ticking away on him. Caps with the chase, Infernal coming out, Mickey and Perks jumping in. As Alfari, well, he's delaying it for a while.
He's still running.
You know what's happening here, Vedi, though? The Baron has been started by G2. I told you they could do it. Wonder and Jankos.
Die was absolutely ridiculous. 3-0-6 is the scoreline. Perks is looking for. He's already got his 25 stats.
True shot for us. I love that from Perks. It's like, guys, I've got a tower for it, and perhaps even the inhibitor. Perks just so powerful on this LeBlanc pick, and I think a lot of people wondered how the Mad Lions would affect G2 as Perks jumps forward. Deathshot's going to chase him back, but he's back to full HP pretty much already. Origen trying to defend in a 4v4. Meanwhile, the Maokai is pushing in the bottom lane. Yeah, I think a lot of people wondered how the Mad Lions loss would affect G2. I think we're seeing G2 playing to win from the get-go here. There's no, like, let's have fun. There's no, let's see if this play will work. It is purely, okay, we're going to win this series and we're going to make a statement while doing it.
I mean, G2, they have a lot to prove after losing to Mad Lions. They want to showcase that they're still one of the top contenders in Europe, and also I think they have, I'm not going to say a grudge, but they definitely need to hold something, turn it around. Maybe they could actually win that series, but in order to do that, they have to go through G2. And question mark, they're looking for a pick in the top lane. I like this. They're going to catch Jankos.
Jankos going to face check straight into the dredge line. He uses the subjugate, but you have to feel he's pretty dead. Her jumps in, takes Nuke Duck very low, very quickly. And perhaps G2, the Origen mid laner, should be able to slide his way away. They're on the hunt, as you say, Vedius. Perkz not willing to let Origen get away without a fight, but there comes the hook, and here comes Alphari, and Perkz maybe done for. Able to get away just for the moment. Upset coming in from the side as well, but can't quite land the Moonlight Vigil across the wall. Perkz jumps back in! He goes back in! And manages to get a kill. Now the teleport coming out behind them. Nuke Duck has the Emperor's Divide, can look to shuffle in, shuffle out, see if he can get the damage down onto Caps. Almost takes him out, and there's the shutdown. Mickey jumps across onto Perkz, trying to heal him up because he's the real damage dealer in this fight. Powerful from G2 right now. We saw Upset just whiff a Moonlight Vigil there. Any little bit further to the left, it would have connected onto Perkz and may have spelt his demise. But right now, G2 just pushing in this top lane as a 5-man squad. Perkz jumping forward once again. There's the dredge line. Perkz actually is dead before the fight even begins. Now the Nature's Scars coming out as the inhibitor tower falls. There's one in response. Destiny down. Origen still looking for this fight as Alphari jumps onto Caps on the back line. Moonlight Vigil coming out as Wonder dives forward. There's the Emperor's Divide once again. He flashes away. The inhibitor tower yet to fall, but Caps can open up with the damage now. Full HP, full mana, and a shield to boost as the third inhibitor of the game falls. G2 going to wait for those super minions to push in. They're just actually going to focus down the second Nexus tower straight away. Upset trying to open up with the Infernum, has the Calibrum as well. Wonder dives back onto Xerxes as he jumps forward, and Wonder's going to get shut down. Jankos getting chased off by Upset up towards the top side of this, bottom side of this as well. As Caps and Mickey are able to retreat, Xerxes lands the Sonic Wave. Jankos flashes across the wall and wins.
Now, if Trundle had died there,
okay,
I mean,
should be
he's on
fine.
Ezreal. There's no way he's going to die.
But no, Betty, you say these things. I've seen Caps do a lot of things where he shouldn't die, and now it looks like he might go down, Betty. He's not going to die. He says as he jumps across the wall, but Alphari's on the chase, and now Mickey pays for it as well. Caps with a very greedy back takes his second death of the game.
It wasn't the greedy back. Like, I'm Ezreal Yumi. How could they possibly kill me? And he ends up dying there. Now, Perkz.
What? No, G2. This is last week G2.
Doing it again.
This is last week G2. You're just inting into them. This is like watching my teammates in Valorant just walking into headshot after headshot.
It's the Baron that they need to be afraid of. And as long as they can hold on until that third inhibitor respawns, then they're actually in a great position to be able to contest it. You can see that Upset, level 15. He has a 2-level...
They've got a ward in the pit, but it's being controlled. They can't have the vision, and now Perkz comes back. He's got the flank. He's looking for Alphari. He dodges back.
They're just going to finish the Baron.
HP. The Nature's Scars coming out, and Nuke Duck's going to teleport into the middle of this, and there might be a fight even if they finish the Baron. Caps jumping forward onto Upset. Almost takes him out. Perkz goes in, and Upset is down. Called out by Caps, who dived in from the side, and that's a double for Caps. He's looking for 3. He's looking for more. He's looking for 4 as Nuke Duck gets exhausted and will fall. There's the triple. Destiny next on the menu for the quadra kill for Caps. Secures it with the auto attack. He's going for the penta. Will G2 steal it away from him because Alphari is trading, but the chains locks Alphari in place. Caps with a penta kill to assuade the naysayers. No one thought
it. The quadra for Reckless yesterday, and Cap says, oh, I can just get a penta in my first game of this series. G2 are going to lock this one down.
G2 with a dominant win in game 1 of this best of 5.
It was messy at times. The Yasuo was actually at the lock-in. But yeah, things like Zed are actually good into. I don't think Zed is necessarily into this comp. Zillion?
Okay.
I mean, this is definitely like... When I think of Zillion...
jumps in, this should be a pretty easy escape. I wonder if G2 actually still want to take the fight because the wave has pushed in and they're looking to dive underneath the tower. Perkz coming in. Mickey going to get rooted up underneath the tower. Upset. Cleanses. Flashes away. Mickey tries to get the final auto attack in but won't manage to land it. Nuke Duck came down with his TP just that little bit quicker. Origen get the first kill of the game and lots of damage onto...
Xerxes was in position. OG knew exactly what was going to happen, and they even had TP on their mid laner ready to respond. So I'm surprised they committed to this, and now they're going to commit to another fight.
Perkz is coming into this. Upset has nowhere to go, and Jankos will take him out. Cap's going to flash away, and Perkz has the flank now, but Jankos might be dead before Perkz can even arrive. Jankos looking for the flash across the wall, doesn't manage to get it, and now Perkz flashing forward. That bomb's not going to connect, but the time will slow up Xerxes, and Xerxes really hasn't got anywhere to go, but the Haymaker comes out in the depth, the dredge line! Oh, it's a 1-for-1 trade in the bottom lane. Destiny now underneath the tower. Here's the Hex Splash. Mickey looking for it. He lands the hook on Destiny, and there's the bomb. Oh, Perks missed the bomb! Perks missed the bomb! Mickey comes in with the empowered auto attack, slaps him down with the
The thing
scythe.
about it was just so silly. But the action's not going to stop. Jankos is now ganking mid lane.
Nukeduck does still have his flash, perhaps the only player in the game left with it apart from those top laners. Looking to get away from Jankos. Perks on the chase as well, has time walked himself up, but Xerxes, oh, Jankos! That's some damage on the spear.
As a result. But the action's not slowing down. We see more action in the bot side of the map.
Xerxes has a level advantage and is looking for Mickey. The knuckle down coming out. There's a dredge line as well onto Jankos, but Destiny's already done for. Mickey able to escape off towards the top side of this, and Perks is on his way down with the chrono shift. Xerxes now caught on the wrong side of nowhere. And in the end, the bomb will be used to chase down Xerxes. There's no escape here for the set. Caps is going to be donated the kill, and G2 now 6 kills to 3L. And
So,
Jankos
top
with the...
laner, but Perks is in a better position to
they're
rotate
gonna
down.
catch
OG
Perks
looking
on
for
the
the
rotation.
collapse.
They land the hook. Perks does still have the ultimate, and he's going to use it early on, but he's going to get Emperor's Divide back. Jankos tanking up
Lantern.
the dragon. The lantern coming out, but the suplex takes him away. No escape for you today, and Origen could start up the
A
dragon.
very easy dredge line for Destiny to land, and if it weren't for the TP, G2 could have lost a lot more for that, but with the Rift Herald in the back pocket...
Yep. TP coming in. They're looking to fight this. There's the Emperor's Divide coming out, and Caps is knocked back. He's been chrono shifted. Teleport coming in by Wonder. He's going to join this fight as well, but Perks is already very low. Haymaker Flash comes out, and Caps is taken out as well, but the damage comes in from Jankos. It's a 3v3 in the top lane as Wonder still has the Pop Blossom, and here he goes looking to pop Origen where they stand. One down. Destiny pops his stopwatch, but he won't get away as the chase is on, and Wonder with the final auto attack takes him out. And Alfari underneath the tower has been tangle barbed up and will walk away.
This cast, we talked a lot about how neither of these teams are actually like early game Drake focused.
Yeah.
And the first Drake of the game is 13 minutes in. It's like,
pretty late.
it's such a late Drake. Normally we see the first Drake going down 5,
Wonder?
6 minutes in. Wonder now trying to get collapsed on, but he does have the shield from his ultimate.
Bullet time comes out as well, and they might just wait this one out as Xerxes joins the fray. There's the face breaker, and Wonder has nowhere to go. Xerxes will still have the Haymaker, I believe, and shouldn't be enough to help him survive.
You're correct. Constantly kind of a step behind G2 and everything that they tried to do, but now here they are. They're looking for that team fight. Nukeduck has the TP, and let's see if they can find a successful 5v5.
Alfari's going to look for the Nature's Grasp here. Puts it in the right direction this time as Jankos jumps onto him. But look at how split Origen are. Great bullet time on the backline. Is going to do a lot of damage as Caps almost falls. He's got the chrono shift to come back to life though, and he's still yet to die. Waiting for that chrono shift to time out because then Caps is actually going to be very low in this fight.
With Cloud Soul.
There's enough.
Right, let's see. This is the moment of truth. Moment of truth. What is it?
It's Ocean. Yes.
Ocean.
Yes.
Alright, let's have a look at the map state now.
Origen are gonna
G2
push in
trading
top.
on the bot
Perks,
side of the map.
Oh, Emperor's Divide not quite used. There's the dredge line. Perks going to get pushed back. Is going to use the chrono shift, but there's really no one here to help him. The flash has been used as well, and Perks is going to fall. Origen actually have a great position here to push him for the inhibitor tower if they want. G2 were pushing in bot. They got one tower, but now Origen, with this Rift Herald charging in, may be able to take the tower before G2 can respond. Instead, as
Down their ability to get back on the map, and again, it's Origen just kind of catching up. They're playing second fiddle to
Caps is
G2
dead.
almost all time.
Oh, Caps is dead! The lantern was there, the chrono shift is used, but you could see it. You could see Caps trying to stick around and stay and bait and wait for the lantern. He's like, oh, I'm going to outplay you, but...
Gives G2 full river control, as we can see, and Mickey is looking for that pick.
It's on to Destiny. Double bomb's going to come out as well, but there's the depth charge. You can see the Nature's Grasp coming across the fight as Origen look for the fight. Bullet time lands only onto Mickey, but that's a great shows up, but the damage coming out, the shutdown already. Pop Blossom forced away by Wonder as he's forced into the back of the fight. Perks is brought back, but he's gone. And now Alfari can just chase onto Jankos, this frontline tank that we were just talking about, Vedius. The tree is unuprootable as the shutdown comes out. Wonder lands the tangle barbs from the side, but in the end, it's a 3.
They thought they could burst him down, but they were not able to. Now we can see Wonder
That's not
looking to
Perks, that's
hover
Wonder.
around.
Tangle Barb's going to come in, but Destiny has the flank position and Wonder's being caught out. There's a lantern there for him to get away. Destiny trying to stop him with the ward, but Wonder will escape. And now that Baron going lower and lower. The smite should secure it as the FPX from
The problem is going to be that OG have such a strong front-to-back teamfight comp, and Nukeduck is so exceptionally strong at this
And he
point.
takes it early enough, but Origen will be able to crack this tier 2 in the bottom lane. Ahead
Yeah,
by
Origen
2,500 gold.
Wonder had to go and answer, which means that G2, having been divided, can't defend all these towers. So they know where upset is. Here they go.
Here they go as Xerxes is bombed by Perks, gets the lantern across. Here comes Wonder trying to catch up Nuke. The Tangle Barb's going to land. There's the Pop Blossom as well. Nuke tries to flash away but can't get escape. Wonder though is the one who's caught out. Nuke now down as well, and Perks so low uses the Chrono Shift on himself. Alfari coming in from the side as G2 have to back away, back towards their lane as Origen control the jungle available for G2, and that could be incredibly impactful if they secure it. All that extra healing. Alfari's going to get hooked up. Here comes the Nature's Grasp though. They're diving onto Caps. Xerxes can't connect, and here comes Jankos pulled back. The TP is available for Nuke in a couple of seconds time, but Jankos has already fallen. Alfari with the stop was managing to stay alive. Cap stepping forward, trying to do what he can in this fight. The Dragon goes down, it's secured by Origen. Showstopper used as well. Nuke with the flank TP. Perks has his ult back up and he's already used it as the fight continues. Caps take down Destiny, but here comes Nuke. Upset still alive, doesn't have the bullet time quite yet. Mickey's gonna fall. Wonder's still alive, but now he's in a 2v1. However, Nuke ticking away. He manages to secure the triple. A great flank from Origen and a great fight for them. And we talked about is the inhibitor is the focus here for Origen. Baron buff still on them, as they managed to take their first inhibitor of the game in that top lane. 4,000 gold lead for Origen. As now we'll see if they decide. They don't really have the wave set up for
G2 to actually win a fight. And, you know, they're out of position right now. OG are going to get a free inhibitor off this because they have full mid control. G2 is trying to contest River Vision. OG spotted them out, and then they're going to secure an inhib off the back of this. So, great response there from OG. They can now...
Alright, it's about to respawn pretty soon. Oh,
he's going for the flank.
With the TP. Destiny coming in with the depth charge as well. They're looking for Caps. They're trying to catch him out. There is the lantern, but Caps straight into the waiting arms. Alfari uses the Mercurial Scimitar to get away. Mickey chunked out quite a lot. The Showstopper coming onto Perks. He's going to be resurrected, but it's all on Caps. You've got to do the damage. You've got to get through Alfari, because right now that tree is unkillable. In the end, he goes down. The Haymaker coming out as well, but Caps is opening up, and it's a one-for-one trade up. Destiny can't quite land the hook. The Chakrams, look at him. He's surrounded by a hula hoop of death. And now Nuke going to get chased out by Caps. Doesn't have the flash. And the Chakrams fall off. Caps almost falls down. Jankos going forward. Has the GA to come back into this. The Emperor's Divide uses as well. There's the lantern bringing Caps into the fight once again. But Upset's still alive. He almost gets a bomb on his face. And Xerxes now going to try and get across towards this Baron, making tanky it up. Xerxes not going to get there in time. Won't even check it. So the Baron goes down for G2.
Not able to successfully kill Caps, and the fights are long enough, then G2 can actually win out. And you can see how close this game is right now. Caps running up to Nuke.
Just chasing straight into him. Xerxes here, down to half HP as well. Upset's coming across as the Dragon has to be the target for these two teams, but Alfari's gone into the front line. Hook doesn't quite connect as Destiny jumps away with his. The bullet time coming out as well, but doesn't really chunk out too many people. And Caps can step forward, trying to challenge the enemy AD carry to a 1v1, and Upset is on the losing side. Upset down into the GA as the fight continues, but the Pop Blossom is stopped with the Emperor's Divide. Look at Nuke, he's already dead. Caps has killed him. Caps able to take out Upset, able to take out Alfari. Give him another penta. Oh no, Perks, you poo! This Caps doesn't get the penta. I was going to use a much ruder word there, but Caps gets in, gets a triple. It's a full house as Perks takes two, and G2 are just going to end the game, Verius. Oh, who could doubt this man on an AD carry? Who could ever doubt him?
It all came together, the hyper carry Aphelios in the late game. Like, I thought the 5v5 wouldn't be strong enough, but Zillion plus Aphelios, we've seen it before, we're gonna see it again. G2 are gonna take the lead in this series, and if they want it, along with the Zoe as well. I think that all three are pretty safe, but in terms of early priority, it's actually like heavily in favor of G2. Their mid jungle should in theory be much stronger.
Yes, down, Destiny face checking, Jankos coming across. Destiny's going for this, he's landing the hook. As the exhaust comes down onto Upset, Mickey very low, uses the thick skin to survive. The facebreaker coming out as well as Jankos lands a lot of damage. Destiny's the first one to fall, and there Xerxes going to flash away with a Haymaker as well. Upset now off towards the top side of this. The piercing arrow doesn't land from Caps, but now he's very low, and Upset could look for the chase. There's a cleanse available for Upset if he wants. The smite comes down from Jankos, trying to get some extra levels.
Try and get some control back over the map as they threaten Perks.
Perks has cleanse as well here. There's the Sleepy Trouble Bubble Facebreaker coming out, but the cleanse used on the Facebreaker means that he will fall. Good hook from Destiny, and great play from Origen to get a kill in the mid lane. World Ender was popped here, I believe, by Wonder in the top lane as Jankos is looking for the gank. Alfari's going to try and trade, sitting in the minions, looking for that Cold and Meek as Jankos now forced under the tower. Wonder's not in a good position because Nukeduck's on his way. Alfari with a great 2v1 play, and here comes Nukeduck looking for Wonder, flashing forward, can't quite land the damage. Alfari's now taking up the tower. There's the ignite, and Jankos will tick away. Origen finding kills left, right, and center.
And one of the questions we have, so now this Pantheon, who's been heavily investing in ganks, is falling further and further behind as Origen control the early game.
Caps actually standing in front of the dredge line there. He's going to get spat out. Nukeduck has to dodge away because Perks is just around the corner, but here comes Xerxes with the knuckle down, and Caps is very low. Flashes away, but he's dead. Great play from Alfari to come around from the flank, and now Mickey's caught down towards the bottom side of this fight.
Huge amount of pressure, and remember that Origen want to play this 1-3-1 style. They want to open up the map, and they're not slowing down as they look to kill Wonder.
Destiny and Xerxes are this roaming Doom squad right now. Wonder's going to try and trade here in the top lane. Alfari with the Rooster's Predator. There's the Haymaker, and it's another kill for Origen. 4-2 up. 3,000 gold ahead.
Carries that need to be strong are in that position, and they want to keep chasing.
Destiny with a flash hook, and here comes the rest of the Goon squad. Xerxes coming in from the top side of it. Jankos trying to do some damage with the spear. There's the Chain of Corruption used as well, but Nukeduck's on the chase. They're looking for Caps. He hasn't got flash. He hasn't got a way to get away. And with the chains connecting, Caps underneath his turret will be taken out. Nukeduck just needs one more auto, and he goes down in response. Stayed around perhaps a little bit too long. Destiny trying to get some catfish for dinner as he lands that final anchor, and he picks up his first kill of the game.
So Origening this level of early games come out from OG, and a lot of it comes off the back of that mid-tower divers. Alfari has now found Wonder and Caps.
And Jankos as well. Everyone's in the river for a little bit of a party. You can take the Scuttle Crab, but we'll take your life, say G2.
Yeah, and that's the mid lane tower in their favor.
Yeah, it looks like that's what Xerxes started up by himself. Upset's just going to catch the wave in the mid lane as the Dragon goes down. Second of the game, that's the mount.
Okay, this isn't my area of the map, and Cap should be thinking the same thing, but Mickey is in the vicinity looking to protect it.
Xerxes looking for that face breaker. Teleport coming in from Origen. They're looking for this fight as the showstopper comes out. Caps jumped on, but the exhaust on Nukeduck is quite effective. Alfari jumping onto Caps, Mickey with the Devour, and here come the rest of G2 looking for this Barney, looking for a trade in the top lane, but Nukeduck's already killed Caps, and Mickey's going to force to the bullet time as well. Jankos getting away just about, but Perks is now the one who is the target of Origen's affections. Perks still has the flash. Destiny still will have the hook in just a second. Perks is going to have to flash this. You have to feel, there's the hook, there's the flash. Perks gets away. Extra kills, so he's about 600 gold ahead. Top lane is a 2,000 gold lead for Alfari, though, Vedius.
And look at the mid lane as well, that 1,500 gold last game, but they don't have that same scaling that they had, so the amount of control Origen has, the chance of a comeback is much lower.
Oh, Mickey's all by himself here. He's going to have the thick skin, but he's going to get shredded apart by Origen, and now that Infernal Dragon is very much on the menu. G2
he's actually being super obnoxious here because OG want to do the Drake, but G2 are trying to trade that Drake for a mid-tier 1, so Wonder, by taking this wave, makes it harder for OG to actually defend this tower, and it draws their pressure away, while Alfari is soloing the Drake, and look, someone's getting caught out.
Chain of Corruption used on Destiny alongside the Sleepy Trouble Bubble means that's one dead. Wonder was able to escape having to burn his flash and the World Ender, but the Dragon is taken just by Alfari. The chase is on for G2. Perks trying to find the connections, trying to find his mark, can't quite land it onto Nukeduck, does land the sleep though onto Alfari, and there's no tower here, remember, the Paddle Star coming back from Perks, hits onto Alfari, just at the edge of the hitbox, and Alfari will go down. That Crocodile is now a handbag for someone, as G from the Misfortune. The G2 health bars are going to get shredded pretty quickly. 1v1 in the bottom lane. Alfari winning out early on. The Blade of the Ruin King coming out as well, and Wonder really doesn't have anywhere to go. The Infernal Chains isn't going to connect. Wonder will dash across the wall, but Alfari's on the chase. That Dominus is ticking Wonder down. Alfari slices and dices up Wonder. Upset and Destiny could come in from the top side of this. Now, the Dragon is up relatively soon. Alfari just matches Perks. The Cleanse coming out. There's the Sleepy Trouble Bubble. The Dominus popped. That Crocodile won't take too much damage. Chain of Corruption coming in as well as Mickey tries to join the fight. And Jankos and Caps have taken down Alfari. It was a great pick there from G2, and Origen is a couple of those for G2 to be able to win out the fight. Good flash there from Destiny, forcing Perks' flash out, but look at the damage he takes in return. Nukeduck coming in, Perks gobbled up in the Devour. He's sitting in the belly for a long time. The stopwatch is used, but the bullet time will take him out, and that's 2 good picks for Origen. And now you can see the flank position from Alfari, and that's Caps down. This is a great fight for Origen. They find 3, no one dies, and they can turn
a firm grasp over this game. Fantastic pick on the side of OG, and now G2 is down about.
Auto attack on this turret. G2 not defending 3 lanes at the moment, only going for 2.
I mean, I like what OG's doing, splitting apart the map. G2 is being effective wave clear. You're very reliant on the Varus. As you can see, Perks actually gets chunked out, and the minions are just bullying him back right now. As
Of course, they have to win the next 3 in a row, have to do the full reverse sweep if they're going to do it. But Origen, this would be a great first step for you. The Dredge line actually connects onto Caps there. Mickey eats him up, gobbles him up, spits him out. Xerxes almost falls and will go down to those final auto attacks coming out from Caps. And now Destiny is the next target. The Sleepy Trouble Bubble is going to land, but an immediate QSS. Still, he's locked up in the middle of 5 members of G2, and that's another one down. Upset has the flash, but here comes the Abyssal Voyage. They're trying to flank him. Jankos, no flash on him. Gonna pop the ultimate, coming in with the Grand Starfall. Nukeduck there, though, with a good chain will stop Jankos in his tracks, and G2
from Origen is going to quickly snowball in the favor of G2. The gold gap is still massive. This game is not over just yet for Origen, but
Perks stepping forward. Destiny, Alfari have a good position. Xerxes down to half HP, but Alfari could look for the chase here as that mid lane tower goes low. Nuke Duck going in. Jankos going to jump on him. Perks is the target. Caps with the Dredge line going to get caught out as well. Nuke Duck able to dodge away, and Perks is down to half HP. Nuke Duck on the back line is going to put the damage down onto Perks. Upset now opens up onto Mickey. Mickey's down. Caps is low. Everyone with ticking health bars on the side of G2. Destiny's the only one to fall. Perks looking for the jump.
Good blast cone there from G2. They're on the run right now. Origen is looking to chase Nuke Duck.
Caps going to try and trade it. He can't do it. Alfari flashing forward, looking for the slice and dice. Can't quite land it, but Alfari should be able to get one more auto attack in here. Caps trying to heal up as much as he can, but with the cold and meek, Alfari will take the shutdown. Looks like it's going to be full 5v5s from here on out. Nuke Duck perhaps looking for Wonder on the backside of this, but Jankos is there to act as a bodyguard. Destiny stepping forward. There's the hook onto Mickey. Destiny pops the gargoyles. He's already down. He's already dead. Sleepy Trouble Bob was going to land on Xerxes as well, but he uses the showstopper. Mickey's going to fall as well, and the bullet time opens up. Caps is all by himself. Doesn't have Mickey to protect him, and Alfari takes the double. 7-3-3 now on this clock with the paddle start. Upset stepping forward towards him. Origen has started up the Baron. Jankos is on his way to join the fray.
Remember, Jankos also has the ultimate. That's how he can get into the pit, and Perks gets collapsed on.
Oh, Perks jumps forward, dashes back straight into his death, and now Wonder's taken out for the double kill. Origen, this should be an easy enough Baron for
Perks oversteps just once, and that's enough for both Alfari and Nuke Duck to dive on top of him and secure the Baron buff away. Quick reset coming out from Xerxes. He's going to spend his gold as Mickey, he looked like he's going to get collapsed.
He's got flash, but is he actually going to be able to get away from this? Because Destiny with the depth charge into Dredge line connects. And Mickey, 15 of them have been towards that bottom lane. G2, well, Caps and Mickey having a struggle of a match in Origen. Looking for the push in the mid lane. Alfari isn't here, but does have the teleport. Jankos going to get locked up with the chains. Actually just able to get away, but Caps is already chunked down below half HP, or just thereabouts. Perks has the redemption, but almost gets taken out on the backswing. Bullet time coming out as well, and Nuke Duck just kills Perks with the help of Upset. And now with the teleport coming in, Origen are looking to take their first game in this series. Dredge just about goes wide, but there's the depth charge. Alfari fighting against 3 up towards the top side. Caps cleanses, QSS's tries to get away, but there's no escaping Nuke Duck when he is playing this LeBlanc. It's a double for him, 2 for Upset, and Origen will get their first game in this series.
With a blind, well, I say blind, it's into the Ornn, so they're actually going to round things out with the Aatrox. They could, of course, sent the set into the top lane and looked for a different jungle matchup, but they're not going to do that as they can alleviate some of the pressure mid. Perks just hit level 6 and he's going for it.
Nuke Duck does have flash to get away, still has the Petrifying Gaze as well. There he lands on Perks. Perks is under the tower. Perks is dead. He's gone. Nuke Duck wins the 1v1. Perks just very greedy.
The question will be, what can he do on this Cassio? You can use her in a side lane, you can use her in team fights, and a lot of eyes will be on him as we see Wonder and Alfari going at it.
Alfari went in thinking it was a 1v1, but in the end it was a 3v1 as Wonder picks up the kill. Caps and Mickey rotating very quickly.
Their own towards the Drake. They're sending 4 members bot. Xerxes has ult.
Upset dives in with the Killer Instinct, and here it comes, waiting for the Bellows Breath to be over. The Haymaker comes out, and Origen get a kill in the bottom lane.
Yeah, so again, good punish from Origen now. Instead are just going to back that one off as G2 are actually now hard committing into this bot tier 1 tower.
Yeah, they pinged Upset in the top lane. They knew that he was up there, and Caps with his strut can actually move very quickly between the lanes. Now Caps is Riptide to come out from Destiny to stop it. Perks flashing forward, looking for Upset. Upset still has the flash and the cleanse here. Can use that Killer Instinct, trying to get away. Perks still on the chase. Upset underneath the turret will die, even using his flash. Jankos now going to chase onto Nuke Duck. The Ragnarok coming out. Nuke Duck has the flash, but the chase is in, and Jankos gets a solo kill in the mid lane.
Yeah. Nuke Duck won, and that's why I think Game 3 was so impressive, because they were in control, and now they're trying to take control as we see a fight in top lane.
They knew Destiny was there all along. There was a ward in the second bush, and he walked straight over it. Nuke Duck the target. Here's the Petrifying Gaze comes out. Perks almost fallen. The Cosmic Radiance is a little bit too late. Nuke Duck in the back of the alcove will get taken out by G2. It's a 1-for-1 in the end, as Perks is actually a double. I didn't see where Destiny fell, but he went down. Oh, he did go down by the top and the bottom lane. G2 still 1 turret ahead. And about, say, 500 gold or so in the lead as that second tower falls. The series itself is so important is the fact that the loser of this is out. Perks actually diving onto Upset. Here's the depth charge is going to come out. Destiny's tanking up the tower. And Perks able to get away for the moment. Destiny will go down, actually uses the stopwatch very well. Xerxes tanking up the tower as well. And you can see Origen making plays because they're not willing to give up this series without the Ghost. The winner plays up against Mad Lions next week in our Saturday match, and then the winner of that series plays Fnatic in...
Items is obviously going to be a difficult thing to do, but you can see that he has itemized the Hex Drinker as a flash comes through.
Flash hook onto Caps. Caps going to flash away, and here comes the call of the Forge God. Destiny perhaps overstepped. Perks diving through this onto the backline. He's going to get one, but Xerxes waiting for him. Has to flash across the wall to get away. Xerxes still looking for the chase here. Away at that Ornn, as you said, very difficult to deal with the Cassio if you're just approaching her head on. Teleport in here behind as Perks looks for the fight. Ragnarok coming out. There's a Cosmic Radiance as well. Nukeduck trying to turn this one around, but he's been caught out by G2. And you can deal with him by killing him. G2 find a pick.
And Tarek is just such a strong duo that it becomes difficult to deal with. Now, Olaf look for the... Sorry, OG looking for the collapse onto Wonder.
Wonder has flash and manages to get away from the final shot from Alfari, and the bullet time coming out now. That's going to rip through Destiny. Alfari next on the menu for G2 if they want to go further, but instead Origen can turn this around because here comes the TP, and Caps is all by his lonesome. Upset with the Q, the cleanse away. Mickey flashes straight into the waiting arms of Nukeduck, and OG take 2 in the bottom lane.
Yeah, and that's 2 kills. Dragon Wing addition. Zus actually has his eyes set on Jankos.
They know he's there. There's a ward on it. Jankos secures the Gromp, but at what cost, my friend? Doesn't have the ultimate, doesn't really have anywhere to run apart from back to his base, and Nukeduck takes the kill, shuts down Jankos, and now that Infernal Drake is... G2 might just be waiting for someone to start up this blue buff. Destiny, Perks jumping in, Destiny with a great dredge line to get away. That's the depth charge as well, but he can't land it onto Perks because Perks within the shroud, and Destiny did everything he could to try and get away, but in the end, Perks will take the...
G2 are starting up the Baron. Can Zeus look for the steal?
Petrifying Gaze is available, as is the Killer Instinct. There's a lot of ults, all ults here for Origen. The call of the Forge God. G2 have called to turn the fight. They're looking for Nukeduck, but they can't quite land the connection on the knockup. Caps sidestepping, dodging back, dodging forth, seeing if Nukeduck's going to waste that ultimate. The Dazzle comes out, doesn't quite land. There's the Hextech Revolver as well used. The Gunblade, so Xerxes just about survives off towards the top side, but that's the jungler upset. You're going to chase in, you're going to go for this, you're going to go for the fight. Origen decide to back away. Wonder, though, maybe oversteps, going to dodge away. Upset diving in with the Killer Instinct. Xerxes is going to die towards 2 on the top side, but now it's the 3v3 down towards the bottom side of this fight. Up Xerxes with the Haymaker, keeping Caps occupied for the moment. He's shut down. 4v4 in the jungle as Caps is now going to step forward. Doesn't have the bullet time. Cosmic Radiance. Perks in the stopwatch for the moment, now comes out of it invulnerable, and Caps takes another. There's another on top of it. It's a double. The Dazzle landed before the Blast Cone could be used, and Nukeduck, the Baron, is on G2's side this game. However, he opens up with the Twin Fangs and heals up. Now Perks next on the chopping block. Instead, he manages to survive. Jankos takes the kill.
It was the Tarek ultimate that ultimately swung things back in the favor of G2 because all 4 members were invulnerable to damage and they could just run. The amount of chase and damage that this Olaf has with the Black Cleaver is monstrous. Now, OG is looking for a pick.
Perks, you've got to do something miraculous to get out of this one. The Haymaker connects. He's trying to dodge around as much as he can. Jumps back with the Shuriken, but Alfari is still able to land the Darking Blade, and Nukeduck is waiting around the corner, walks away from the explosion, just lets the poison tick. G2 trying to get something on the other side of the map as the Shurelius is used to move those minions in quicker. Wonder bashing onto the tower, but Origen have a flank position here. The TP's coming in behind them. Alfari can get in with the Darking Blade. Jankos not with the team. Bellows Breath used. There's the Dazzle. They land it onto Alfari. Cap's going to try and get some damage in as Jankos now opens up on the Aatrox. Alfari flashes across the wall. Jankos flashes to chase. Call of the Forge God used to separate the fight, and Origen thought they had the flank, but Jankos was waiting in the wings.
And it ends up being a 1-for-1 overall. Origen did alleviate the pressure by getting a big pick onto Perks, but they then continue to commit to the fight, and now they're going again.
Caps has to flash away with the Cosmic Radiance. Maybe it was all a bait from G2 as they open up the showstopper coming out. Wonder wasn't in the invulnerability, and now he falls. The follow-up is there as Nukeduck gets another kill. Caps kills Destiny, but that's 3-for-1 in favor of OG.
Such a good fight in Cassio, plus the Infernal Soul. Origen have a clear way to end this game.
You can see Nukeduck, the carry potential.
But they do have that Scryer's Bloom sitting on top of the Baron for now, as both teams kind of poking back and forth.
Call of the Forge God used. Nukeduck able to dodge away from the side of it. Xerxes using the showstopper on Perks. The bullet time coming out as well. Here's the Cosmic Radiance. Stopwatch used by Mickey, I believe. Actually, it was the Petrifying Gaze that kicks him, but Xerxes already down to Perks, and the depth charge coming out. Origen could look for the re-engage here as well, if they want it.
Nukeduck is healthy. His only issue is mana. So G2 trying to rush this down could be very dangerous with a lot of ultimates on cooldown.
Petrifying Gaze is up as well. Nukeduck, you're going to go for it. You're going to look for the play. Getting the damage down, but they can't quite get onto the Baron. The Baron is taken. It goes across to G2, and Nukeduck is dead. Perks has secured it. He's got the shot down, and now Destiny's getting chased off towards the bottom side. Xerxes opens up with a Haymaker, but You can see the damage coming out from Jankos. He's 2v1ing and he takes them both down. Teleport coming in for the win as G2 look to close this one out.
G2 find a massive fight around the Baron pit and they're able to take down the crucial carry in Nuke Duck. With this objective secured and no one standing in their way, G2 are going to look to take down Origen and make their way to the rematch against Mad.
Upset gets the 1v1 play, but this is it. G2 on the Nexus Towers will take the win. 3-1 versus Origen, and they are hankering for another shot at the rookies next week.
It was a